Hello and hi to everyone. Today in the discussion we will discuss about the difference between centralized and decentralized crypto exchanges. Cryptocurrency exchanges are platforms that allow the users to trade cryptos, and they are broadly distinguished as either centralized exchanges CEX or decentralized exchanges DEX. Most people invest in cryptos on a centralized exchange, and that may be more accessible and safer option for average users. But it is also important to understand decentralized exchanges given the recent hacks and closures of the today's centralized exchanges, like we all know, FTX and other crypto.com, etc. So let us understand what is a centralized exchange. A centralized crypto exchange is the one that is created and run by a company which becomes a middleman. These exchanges are considered centralized because one company oversees all the transactions and sets the exchange's rules and fees. For example, Coinbase, Crypto.com and OceanX on VeChain are popular CEX for profits. These companies offer browser-based platforms and mobile apps, and they can make money when you use their exchanges to buy or sell cryptos. To get started, you have to create an account, verify your identity and connect a funding source such as a debit card or a bank account or P2P. You can then buy, sell or trade between any of the cryptos the exchange supports. And some platforms offer additional features such as ability to earn interest by lending or staking your cryptos. Because there is centralized exchanges have a lot more cryptos. If you have trouble, company may have a customer support staff that can help answer your questions. One important distinction between CEX and DEX is that you have a custodial crypto wallet with a CEX. This means that the company keeps track of how much crypto you have and stores it on your behalf, but you don't have the private keys that give you direct control over the crypto. Instead, you have your account login information. While CEX are some of the most popular options, especially among beginners, consider the pros and cons. So what is the benefit of CEX? It offers an easy to use interface that we all have seen in the centralized exchanges. Generally complies with the state and federal regulation. They have to comply with the regulations. Can help you access your account if you forget your login information. For that we have to put a customer staff or help desk email, etc. It could have insurance. Can have insurance to protect your crypto from hacks, which means if something hacks up happen on the exchange, it can return your cryptos. And what are the drawbacks of CEX? You have to trust the company to keep your cryptos safe. Yes, we have to trust, but our trust were broken with these exchanges. You have seen in the recent days many exchanges have gone bust, keeping the clients money. And exchange decides which cryptos it will list and allow you to buy. As we have seen in the recent FTX, there was no Bitcoin, only Shiba Inu, etc. and Crypto.com. You might not be reimbursed if someone else steals your login information, because someone can steal our login information from our own computer. If we give our or misplaced our login password and 2FA factor word on a computer, then it can be stolen, and that cannot be reimbursed because the fault is on the user side and not on the exchange side. Exchange might freeze your account or suspend support for certain cryptos. We have just seen that many exchanges, centralized exchanges, have closed, keeping the users' clients' money in it, and there is no hope of getting that back. And opposite to it is the decentralized exchange. So what is a DEX? A decentralized exchange is an automated program that facilitates crypto trades. A person or group might set up and help oversee the development of a DEX. However, as with the decentralized finance apps, it is actively run by a decentralized network of computers, meaning no single entity has control over the platform once it is set up. Which means if I and my five friends start a DEX, but once we put a smart contract on it, we cannot control it. So it has to run on a smart contracts. The original creators and the people running the exchange may hold on to the crypto that is associated with the exchange. like Uniswap has Vex has VEX, and VeRocket may also have its own token, and Trust Wallet also has its own wallet. This way, holding the token could allow them to vote on changes to the platform. We know that changes in the platform are done by voting of the members, and the token might increase in value if the exchange becomes more popular. If the exchange becomes popular, the token will increase in price, like Uni and TWT, VEX. Unlike a CEX, you don't have to create an account here to use a DEX. We just have to connect our wallet, any wallet, with the DEX. Instead, you visit the DEX online app and connect your crypto wallet. You can then buy or sell cryptos, and DEX will automatically try to process your order. That we know that in the VeRocket and VExchange, we have to just connect the wallet. This is the connect wallet option, and once we will click it, it will connect, and then we can swap or trade or provide liquidity on a DEX, which means DEX, decentralized exchange. More on it. Decentralized exchanges either run on an AMM, which means automated market maker, which is very famous in these days, or a traditional order book model. Here in this AMM model, liquidity for an asset and its swap pair are pooled in a smart contract. Those who pooled funds are eligible to receive the fees generated from the swaps using the pool. For example, if I can put my VeChains or other Ethereum into a smart contracts, and its swap pair, if I want to put Ethereum with stable coin like BUSD, so I will put in a 50% Ethereum and BUSD, so that anyone who wants to exchange BUSD with the Ethereum can swap, and the fees generated will be distributed to the pool provider. Like I have just given my Ethereum and BUSD on a smart contract in a pool, so the fees proportional to my part will be given to me, which is usually 0.01 etc., which is amount of my Ethereum and BUSD or USDT or stable coin given in that pool. When someone makes a swap in the pool, the balance of the asset in the pool are automatically rebalanced to 50-50 value, and the price of the tokens change to reflect the new supply. When there is not enough liquidity in a pool and a large swap is made, the trader will run into high slippage issues, meaning the lack of liquidity will result in above market purchase price. This occurs very less, which means if someone is to trade a large amount of Ethereum and a stable coin, so liquidity will affect, and the user have to purchase that Ethereum or stable coin at the above rate. So for example, if the Ethereum is running at $1,300, so it can be exchanged at $1,350. So this was and the this is DEX, and the benefit of DEX include complete control of your cryptos, because we are not dealing directly. We have our own wallet like DEX wallet, so we are dealing with the crypto exchange by connecting with the wallet. Through the wallet we are connecting with the DEX through a wallet, and not using the DEX, because it is not centralized, it is not controlled by anyone, created by a group of people, but they have left after putting their in the smart contracts how the DEX will run, and then they have no control. Only voting will allow what to improve the DEX. Don't have to create an account or verify your identity. That is we have just discussed. Offers access to cryptos that are not listed on CEX. So CEX has somebody like Zhempang Zhou or Binance. We will tell I do not want to list this token on my exchange. So but we want to exchange or swap that token. So what we can do, we can take our wallet, decentralized MetaMask or Trust wallet, and connect it on a decentralized exchange like Uniswap or VEX or VeRocket, and then exchange our token or stablecoin to the VeChain, Ethereum, Binance, Ripple, Litecoin, etc. Could have lower transaction fees than a CEX. because centralized exchange have to pay for their employees for maintenance. They have also thousands of engineers working, so they also have to pay for them, and in case if a theft occurs, they have to reimburse that money to the users. So therefore they needs have a stock of the money for these unwanted experiences. So they just charge little bit of higher than the DEX. Well, the DEX does not have to deal with any employees. It is just a smart contract running on a smart contract, so their fees are less. But the drawbacks of a decentralized crypto exchange might be harder to navigate and use. No, maybe in the start you feel difficult, but it is not difficult. It is easier. It is also easier as the CEX. You might lose your money if someone hacks the DEX, but this can also occur in the CEX. But that's why they charge higher fees, because if someone hacks, they can reimburse, because there is chances of reimbursing your money is more in the CEX than DEX. Possible additional fee for each transaction. This occurs rarely. If something happens, then sometimes they can charge more, but otherwise it is not normal and nominal fees are there. You might be your own if there is an issue. Yes, in DX we have to take care of our own cryptos, and if there is an issue we cannot contact, because there is no customer care call center, because it is not controlled by anyone. It is a decentralized, and no one can do it. So let's come to the conclusion. Security, liquidity, speed, usability, final verdict. Although a centralized exchange is more for user friendly and potentially safer, a DEX is a revolutionary innovation that will most likely become the industry standard in the future. Like now in the today's days, we must know both. We should also know decentralized and we should know how to deal in DX as well as CEX. When trading Bitcoin and other crypto assets, though you are more concerned with making money today or tomorrow than with what will happen in 10 years. Yes, that is also true. In terms of short-term advantage, CEX provides a safe entry into the world of crypto trading, but DX is a riskier environment with larger rewards if you play the game well. The bottom line is that you should do the both. You should know both. Also keep in mind the golden rule of crypto trading is never invest money you can afford to lose. So this was our small discussion about centralized and decentralized exchanges. So this is the decentralized exchanges: Uniswap, exchange, VeRocket, Trust, Wallet. These are all decentralized exchanges, while the centralized exchanges are Binance, Kraken, Coinbase. These are all centralized action, because they have a head, like Armstrong, Zhempang Zhou. These are centralized actions. So that was a small piece of news. Kindly like and subscribe if you like. Okay, see you later on. Bye.